Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers and dearest students, welcome. First of all, it is my kind request that those who have been to subscribe the channel so far my kindly subscribe it. Respected elders, teacher and dearest students, in this class we are going to see the 5 couplets from 166 to 170 under the chapter Not Envy. Let us see how the Thiruvallur stresses the importance of not envying. What sort of roles envy plays in human life? Come, let us see. Thirukkural, comments and explanations with a new dimension. 5 couplets from 166 to 170. Video 68, 18, 8, 11, 2023. Couplet 166. He who feels envious of the philanthropy of others would suffer with his kin sans food and clothing. Again, he who feels envious of the philanthropy of others would suffer with his skin sans food and clothing. What is the message hidden in this couplet? See, he who feels envious of the philanthropy of others, that is, the man who envies the philanthropic deeds of others, the man who feels envious of the philanthropic deeds of others would suffer with food and clothing. Not only the man himself, but also his relatives also would suffer with him without food and clothing. Again, he who feels envious of the philanthropy of others would suffer with his kin sans food and clothing. That is, if a man envied the philanthropic deeds of others, he and his relatives would suffer without food and clothing. Content. Envy would not only ruin you, but also your bonds, that is, but also your relatives. Envy would not only ruin you, but also your bonds. Explanation. If a man felt envious of another man helping others either by things or by deeds, not only himself but also his relatives would suffer without food and clothing. That is, if a man enjoyed envy, it would ruin not only himself but his family and relatives. Envy would destroy both the envious man and his bonds and his relatives. Again, the couplet. He who feels envious of the philanthropy of others would suffer with his kin, sons, food and clothing. If a man envied the philanthropic deeds of others, he and his relatives would suffer without food and clothing. Couplet 167. Fortune and poverty, younger and elder sisters are. For a fortune hates envious man and sends him to her sister. Fortune and poverty, younger and elder sisters are. Fortune hates envious man and sends him to her sister. What is the message of this couplet? It is fortune and poverty are personified as younger and elder sisters. The goddess of fortune is personified as Thirumagal in Tamil. The goddess of fortune is personified as the goddess Thirumagal. The Thirumagal, who is the younger sister. The goddess of poverty is personified as Mudevi. She is the elder sisters. This is the message of this. Fortune and poverty are younger and elder sisters. That is, poverty is personified as the Thirumagal, the goddess of fortune, and poverty is personified as Mudevi, the goddess of poverty. The Thirumagal is the younger sister and Mudevi is the elder sister. Fortune, Thirumagal does not like envious man. Thirumagal does not like envious man. So she sends him to his elder sisters, Mudevi, who is the goddess of poverty. This is the message of this couplet 167. That is, both Thirumagal and Mudevi are the younger and elder sisters. Thirumagal is the god of fortune, whereas Mudevi is the goddess of poverty. As Thirumagal does not like the envious man, she sends him to her elder sister Mudevi and leaves from him. This is the message. It is as Thirumagal does not like the envious man, she sends him to her elder sister Smudevi and leaves from him. Shortly, fortune does not like the envious man, so she sends him to her elder sister's poverty and leaves him. Continued. Fame would not kiss envious man, only disgrace would kiss him. Here, I am taking fortune as fame and poverty as a disgrace. Here I am taking fortune as fame and poverty as a disgrace. So I give the content. Fame would not kiss envious man, only disgrace would kiss him. That is, fame does not like envious man, only disgrace likes him. Explanation. Fortune and poverty are imagined as younger and elder sisters. In mythology, wealth is personified as Thirumagal, the goddess of riches, and poverty as Moodevi, the goddess of poverty. As fortune does not like envious man, she leaves him, introducing him to her elder sister. Poverty, it is Moodevi, the goddess of what? Moodevi is the goddess of poverty. As fortune does not like envious man, she leaves him, introducing him to her elder sister, poverty. That is, fortune would not kiss the envious man. Fortune would not kiss the envious man. Only poverty would embrace them. That is, fortune would not like envious people. Only poverty likes them. Here, fortune means not wealth, but fame. And poverty does not mean the state of economically being poor, but being poor by fame. Again, poverty, that is, fortune means not wealth, but fame. Likewise, poverty does not mean that the state of economically being poor, but being poor by fame. Again, fortune and poverty, younger and elder sisters, are. Fortune hates envious man and sends him to her sister. That is, fortune and poverty. The fortune is personified as the goddess of fortune is personified as a Thirumagal, the goddess of riches, goddess of wealth, and poverty is personified as Moodevi, the goddess of poverty. As fortune does not like, as fortune, it is as a Thirumagal, fortune does not like the envious man. She sends him to her elder sister's Moodevi, the goddess of poverty, and leaves him. Shortly, as fortune does not like the envious man, she leaves him, introducing him to her elder sister's poverty. See, couplet 168. Envy, the worst sinner, would ruin fortune and also would lead to evil ways. Again, envy, the worst sinner, would ruin fortune and also would lead to evil ways. What is the message hidden in this couplet? That is, envy is the worst evil. It would ruin the envious man. It would ruin the fortune of the envious man, and also it would lead him to evil ways. Again, the worst evil is envy. The worst evil is envy. It would destroy the wealth, the fortune of the envious man, and also it would lead him to the evil ways. It would push him into the pit of woes and worries and distress and disgrace. It is the nature of envy. Content. Envy would kill greatness and also lead to disgraceful ways. Envy would kill greatness and also lead to disgraceful ways. Explanation. Envy is the dangerous enemy. It would not only destroy the riches, but also it would take the envious to the evil ways. That is, envy is the dangerous enemy. It would not only destroy the riches, but also it would take the envious man to the evil ways, to the another envious people. That is, envy would ruin fame and also show evil ways of life. Envy would ruin fame and also show evil ways of life. Here, fortune means fame, not material riches. Fortune means fame, not simply material riches. It is envy which is capable of ruining fame and name and leading to evil ways. Even envy, the worst sinner, would ruin fortune and also would lead to evil ways. That is, envy is the worst evil. It would destroy the wealth of the envious man, and also it would lead him to evil ways, and also it would drag him to evil ways. 169. The prosperity and poverty of the envious and righteous need due inquiry. Again, the prosperity and poverty of the envious and righteous need due inquiry. What is the message of this couplet? The prosperity of the envious man and the poverty of the honest man need due inquiry. That is, the envious man is prosperous, but the virtuous man is poor by material wealth. The envious man is wealthy by material riches, honest man is poor by material wealth, material riches. Why? What are the reasons for it? We have to find out the reasons, and we should take due steps to rectify it. It is the envious man is rich, prosperous, whereas the honest man is poor. There is a great discrepancy. There is a great discrepancy. It is different. Well, the envious one enjoys things, material things. The honest one suffers without due material things. What are the reasons for it? They need the reasons are to be found out. We have to find out the due reasons, and we should eradicate the discrepancy. Continue. The poverty of the virtuous man is greater than the fortune of the envious man. It is mine. It is the poverty of the virtuous man is greater than the fortune of the envious man. The poverty of the virtuous man is greater than the fortune of the envious man. Explanation. Envious people are prosperous, whereas righteous ones are poor. Why? The due reasons for this contrast are to be found out. It is because the envious people follow all sorts of vicious and crooked ways to accumulate earthly riches. But the virtuous and honest souls stand by morality and suffer from poverty. Actually, the rights of virtuous people are swindled by evil means. It is the main drawback of the social setup. That is, virtuous people live inhaling honesty as the soul. They never indulge in evil deeds, even forgettingly. Further, they would not give importance to soil and the products of the soil. That is, honest people, virtuous people would not give importance to soil and the products of the soil. That most of the people are taking them, that is soil and the products of the soil, as they are inhaling air. That is, virtuous people do not like the soil and the products of the soil. They do not give importance to them. But most of the people, ordinary people, are giving more importance to the soil and the products of the soil. Further, some of the people are taking vice and wickedness as the tools to accumulate earthly riches at the cost of the honesty of the innocent. That is, some of the people are taking vice and wickedness as the tools. They are taking vice and wickedness as the tools to accumulate earthly riches at the cost of the honesty of the innocent. Virtuous people are ruined by this evil tempest. Virtuous people are ruined by this evil tempest and are pushed into the sea of distress. In the world of honesty, in the world of honesty, earthly riches are not the real values. Earthly riches may go up, go down, and disappear. Earthly riches may go up, go down, and disappear. But human values would neither decrease nor disappear. It is because human values are the real riches which everyone needs to earn. Human values are the real riches that everyone should earn. Second the couplet. The prosperity and poverty of the envious and the righteous need due inquiry. The envious man is prosperous by material riches, whereas the honest man is poor by material wealth. Why? This discrepancy should be found out and eradicated. Couplet 170. None is glorious because of having envy. None also is not glorious because of not having envy. Again, none is glorious because of having envy. None also is not glorious because of not having envy. What is the message hidden in this couplet? That is, an envious man is prosperous. It is not because of his envy. The envious man is prosperous. It is not because of his having envy. Likewise, the honest man is not having, the honest man is also prosperous without having envy. Both are the same. That is, none is glorious because of having envy. The prosperous, the envious man is prosperous. It is not because of having envy. The man, that is the virtuous man, is also not without prosperity because of not having envy. Both are. The envious man is prosperous. It is not because of his envy. And also, the honest man without envy is not without prosperity. The honest man without envy is not poor or is not poor because of his not having honesty. But both are equal. None is glorious because of having envy. No man is prosperous because of his envy. Like that, none also is not glorious because of not getting envy. That is, no honest man is without glory. No honest man is without glory because of not having envy. Continue. Envy plays no role in becoming great. That is, envy has no role in making a man either prosperous or poor. It is, an envious man is prosperous. It is not because of having envy. And also, an honest man is an honest man also is having property without having envy. So, envy has no roles in making a man either prosperous or poor. Envy plays no role in becoming great. The envious have never become great, as well as those who are free from envy have never been without greatness. It is, the envious have never become great, as well as those who are free from envy have never been without greatness. That is, there is none becoming great either by riches or by fame because of enjoying envy. Likewise, there is none not becoming great either by riches or by fame because of not enjoying envy. By fact, envy is not the mother encouraging to do good things, but it is a mental disease. There is none in the world becoming great due to envy. But this is the essence. There is none in the world becoming great due to envy. Like that, there is none not becoming great due to not having it. See, again today, none is glorious because of having envy. That is, there is no man in the world becoming great because of envy. There is no man. There is no man. Becoming great. There is no man becoming great because of his envy. Likewise, there is no man not becoming great because of not having envy. None is glorious because of having envy. In the world, there is no man becoming great because of his envy. None also is not glorious because of not having envy. Also, there is no man not becoming great because of not having envy. That is just the message. That is, in short, envy plays no role in becoming great. That is the matter. There is none in the world becoming great due to envy. Like that, there is none not becoming great due to not having it. Not envy, comments. Mind. Among human negative qualities, the worst is envy. It is a mental disease spoiling the positive thinking of man. It would serve evil thinking in the heart, narrow procrastinating, and invite all sorts of disgrace and degradation. It is the worst foe existing in the heart. To destroy a man, his envy itself is enough. No external enemy is necessary. The heart not enjoying envy is the divine temple. The heart not enjoying envy is the divine temple. Let us go through my verse. Envy is the matchless disease existing in the mind. Not enjoying it is the greatest wealth. Not allowing it to enter the heart would make the heart laugh merrily. Envy would show you a false one as a real one. It would take any fake form to fill you. It would induce you to commit harmful deeds. In no way envy would show you the virtuous way. It is the worst woman bewitching you to do evil deeds. That is, envy is the worst woman bewitching us to do evil deeds. Unless you take due care, she may fail you at any time. To lead a worthy life, don't enjoy envy. To lead a worthy life, don't enjoy envy. That is, don't love envy. Let us perish envy. Let us cherish forbearance. Let us perish envy. Let us cherish forbearance. Let us enjoy pride, being kind and patience. Let us enjoy pride, being kind with patience. Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers and dear students. Thus we will see in the 5 couplets the importance of not having envy. That is, not enjoying envy. It is the envy is the worst sin. It is the worst evil. It is the worst enemy. The worst enemy living in our mind is our envy. That is the worst foe living in the mind is our envy. No enemy is necessary to destroy us, but the envy living with us is enough to destroy us. So, before envy destroys us, we should destroy envy. Unless we destroy envy, it would destroy us. The Brahmana so beautifully says, no man in the world is great because of having envy. Likewise, no man in the world is not becoming great. No man in the world is not becoming great because of not having envy. It is all both. No man is great because of having envy. Like that, no man is not becoming great. No man is not having greatness because of not having envy. So envy has no role in making a man either great or disgraceful one. Becoming great or becoming disgraceful one is due to because of the activities of the man. It is the characteristic qualities of a man that makes him either great or poor or not great. So the couplet, the 70th couplet, 170th couplet, that is 170. None is glorious because of having envy. No man in the world is great because of having envy. Likewise, none also is not glorious because of not having envy. That is, no man in the world is not becoming great. No man in the world is not becoming great because of not having envy. It is, there is none in the world becoming great due to envy. There is none in the world becoming great due to envy. Likewise, like that, there is no man becoming great because there is no man not becoming great because of not having it. So, dear daughter and sons and dear grandchildren, it is my kind request, as I have expressed in my verse. Perish envy, cherish forbearance. That is, perish envy, cherish forbearance. It would bring you everything. Perishing envy and cherishing forbearance would earn you all sorts of greatness. So, love forbearance and hate envy. It is my request. Dear, respected elders, educationists, dear teachers and dear students, I thank all of you for keenly listening to my explanations and comments for the five couplets 166 to 170 under the heading Not Envy. I suppose you would bury it, envy. At least you would minimize the habit of envying the progress of others. And cherish yourself, how you became great, and do grateful things which alone would make you great. If you do grateful things, which would make you great. Till dear daughters and sons, the elders and educationists, I thank you and all, and also wish you a nice and sweet time till I meet you in the next class. So thank you.